think about the workshops?
I felt that was certainly something that our kids needed. And I believe that, representation and knowing what to do in certain situations is so important in life. And where these kids are, I think they're constantly seen as being suspects. They're constantly seen as being the ones to watch out for. So it's nice for them to know that if you are confronted, if you are stopped, this is how you de-escalate the situation. This is how you correspond with the officers.
True, and I was like, this is the most important hour that we could spend with these kids. It's what they need the most. And by doing all the role plays and the different situations, it makes the excuses that might come to mind, like, go away, and just take it back to them, and for them to have the self-control to get through that situation, be able to go on with their day. I'm really blown away by it. I love that you have the car, you make it fun. It's so important. Like
it's real life.
Everyone in the
it's a real life pullover, and most of these kids, I don't think any of them really drive just yet.
No.
But it's even better to know before they start driving, this is what I need to be doing.
Yeah, or even thinking also about getting in the car with somebody else. It's so great. Thank you.
Would you recommend us to return?
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Anyone who's interested in working with kids in their futures need to make sure that their kids are good no matter what they're doing. So even when they leave the gym, you feel comfortable with, okay, they know not to get in the car with somebody that's having issues. Or if you're driving, make sure the people in the car are people you trust and that you want with you. And then you know how to act when you get pulled over, and they know how to act when you get pulled over. Hopefully you don't get pulled over.
As adults, do you see this valuable as adults, not just for children, but as a statewide rollout for everyone?
I'm gonna say yeah, then without a doubt. I don't think people know what to do. I think initially it's what you pull me over for. You're offending me, not looking out just for the safety. And part of the course was about an officer having a bad day, and really it's about having that empathy to go, okay, what's this guy going through? Maybe he's having a rough time, and I need to understand the police officer more than him understanding me.
And I love the DASH itself, because it's teaching the kids to be proactive. Like, I'm putting this out there before they even approach. So it's just being prepared, being proactive. It's a game changer for them. And yes.
That's actually what we say, Doc Dash, the game changer. Now, you were here for the entire, from the beginning to the end. What is one of your most memorable moments?
One of my most memorable moments is just really you explaining to the kids the importance of having their hands on the wheels, rolling down all of the windows.
We're gonna let all the windows down, because guess what? If I'm kind to you, if I'm showing you safety, then I'm already differentiating myself from somebody else.
Making sure that whether they're the driver or the passenger, that they need to, eyes forward, make, eye contact with the police officer, just to show that they're confident, and that they're also reassuring the officer that there's no funny business going on.
What did you think about how I was dressed in the beginning?
Oh, I like that, because you caught their attention automatically. You caught their attention automatically because, they either dress like that or they know someone who dress like that, and we've been talking to them about their appearance and how people perceive them based off of their appearance, their initial reaction or thought about who they are.
Okay, all right. So you have us coming back tomorrow. You have another batch of children?
Yes, I will have another group of teenagers.
Okay. Same time, same bat channel?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. Well, we will see you tomorrow.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
Okay, these are the extra.
All right. Tell me something you learned about at Doc Dash that you didn't know before.
Something I learned was to be more safe while driving and keep the right people and opponents around you while you're driving.
I learned how to hang around the proper people before. I learned that if you look presentable, then people judge you for how you look, and if you look presentable, then they'll judge you good, instead if you look like a thug or selling drugs, they will judge you, basically. Even if you don't do that.
Has it changed your perspective about driving and police engagement, about your attitude towards police officers?
Yes, it made me think of the way I would speak to people, because when I speak to people, it doesn't really seem all like respectful sometimes. So when I'm talking to police, I'm gonna make sure I be respectful and at peace. Yes.
Do you recommend the DASH return?
Yes, I does, because y'all taught me something, and I feel like since I'm gonna be driving in a few years, I might need your help and stuff, even though my granny is gonna teach me, but like more people that's like would teach me about that.
It helps me and it tells me what to do. And yes, I recommend DASH to return, because it like helps me understand more about policing and cars. Like I feel like I would need that, because parents might help you on it, but like you have more knowledge of it basically.
Okay, very good.